but doing videos where I'm like going around and actually interacting with the world is just so much more interesting.
Those horrid undead have taken over.
When is it considered no longer free to play in this game? When you've bought a single expansion, any expansion. Defend Priory, healing sick Quaggan, burn disease corpses, cull plague carriers.
Expand your knowledge while here.
Quaggan likes you very much.
There's quite a few people here. Look, you make the Legendary Rebreather. Yes, last night. What is this challenge? Hardcore Craftlocked. Basically, trying to... You know what? I should pin this. Hang on. Wait, didn't I have... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I made a command for this. Exclamation Craftlocked. Yeah, right there. Also... Hang on. I can pin the first video. Boo, 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 boo. There we go. Okay, so there's all the rules. Okay. What else we got? Good day, sir. Hello, Zero. Since you made the Legendary Rebreather, does that make you Daddy Shark? That's a groaner. Mug, is it true the next Legendary is a ring? They have already announced that at the 3-month update, there's a Legendary ring, and at the 6-month update, there's a Legendary accessory, and at the 9-month update, there is another Legendary weapon coming out. Muck, why are you using Protect Me? It's just a good emergency button. It's a stun break, and it also applies protection, reducing incoming damage, and it also gives barrier, which is a bonus health. So it's like, it's an immediate emergency recovery button. It's just one of the best oh crap buttons in the Ranger class. That's why it's there.
Have you brought trade?
Mug, is there a mount skin you'd like to see in the game? Personally, I'd love like more Cryptus mounts and some undead that aren't awakened or Zhaitan themed. I think all the undead in the game are awakened or Zhaitan and themed. So yeah, that would be different than what we got. Did you assign a Worldview World point in the Warclaw Mastery? Oh, that was to Saint, not to me. Oh, I can stomp the rats for progress. And kill the crows. Master of Overkill. 77,000 damage in one hit. What am I supposed to do for this guy? Have we ever met a truly evil Quaggan? There were some Jormag corrupted Quaggons that, they looked kind of like those fish that are at the bottom of the ocean with the lights on their head. Anglerfish, I think. And they were pretty spooky looking.
Those horrid undead have taken over. You must drive them out so we can reclaim our land.
Did you finish Dispatch 3 and 4? No, I'm going to do that tonight, Nowfall. And if you can't make it, I'll put it up on Mukluk Plays after. There we go. Okay. Let's go back and see if the heart has any recipes or crafting stuff. Hi, as a new player, what is the best things to buy with Karma? Truly whatever you want. Half the stuff on the Karma merchants are like low-level equipment you can use while you're leveling up, and half of it is completely pointless. So it's truly a whatever you like. You're going to be getting Karma constantly while you play, so you just pick up things, sometimes even cosmetics. Sometimes you might find something and the stats are crap on it, but you like how it looks, and you're like, oh, I want to pick this up to unlock this graphic, you know? So that's fine too. What's the best website to look at for builds? There's a few that I recommend. There is... hang on a sec. Alright, so there's guildgen.com. There is a ton of builds on this site. There is snowcrows.com. These are the guys that are like hardcore endgame raiders. They focus mainly on like how to squeeze the most damage out of a class in PvE. There is MetaBattle, which has a whole bunch of builds for different game modes. When you're on MetaBattle, though, my main recommendation is to read the comments. Kind of like you're shopping on Amazon and you're looking at the reviews under the item before you buy it. Always read the comments before you copy a build. Juvenile Armorfish. Mine now. Don't know if it's going to do more damage than the bear. That was quite the charge. No, definitely doing less damage than the bear. 1300 toughness, 1600 vitality. Yeah. Gotta name it though. We've been naming every pet we've gotten so far. What do we name the armorfish? What is something witty that we can name an armored fish? Floppy, tank, fish tank, tonk, runner, floppy. Why are so many people saying floppy? Knight, anchor, Brown the blacksmith. Joel but armored. Jimmy John, tactical sushi. I'm gonna see if that one fits. Tactical sushi, welcome to the team. Alright. What else we got? Stuff up here.
It's nice seeing new players enjoying the game.
Yeah.
Just wait for the final boss of the core story. It's really cool. If you have any questions, Muck, don't hesitate to ask.
What are you talking about? You've been here 42 months. Thank you, Cyclo. Oh wow, I'm almost done with this heart already. This is going very well. Muck has traveled back in time when he was a new player. Yeah, I guess so. Muck, seeing as you're new, how do you like the game so far? It's, you know, I'm pretty new. I'm only like 10,000 hours in, but it's pretty good so far. It's pretty good. Sorry, I asked the question. Do you have a level guide for the scribe profession? I don't. If you are trying to power level a specific crafting skill, I recommend GW2crafts.net. They have a power leveling guide for every profession skill, including scribing, if you want it. It basically will show you like the cheapest way possible to get the skill up. What? Oh, my axe broke. The hardwood was too hard. This is why I craft my own stuff, chat. This is why. Other people just making crap axes.
We've done it. The undead are returning to whatever underworld they've come from. We must remain vigilant.
Got kind of lucky that event was going when I got here. It made it a lot easier.
And watch for any other invaders.
As a new player, what's the hardest part about Guild Wars 2? Picking what class to play. With the addition of elite specs, there is 36 different elite specializations currently in the game. I would imagine that could be an overwhelming amount of choice paralysis for a new person. Bring it on.
Taste my venom.
This guy's got some armor. It's taking a while to die. He is going down, though. Get him, barbarian!
It's a shame I have so much more booty to count.
Mm-hmm. Hey, random homeless New World player. We've met a lot of you in the last week. Do you happen to know anything about Guild Wars 3? Sorry if this has been asked a million times already. Guild Wars 3 is currently a rumor, Saminsky. There was one... I've got a whole video on this, but I'll give you the TLDR. The TLDR is there has been no official source that has stated they're working on a Guild Wars 3. So either A, they're not, or B, they're working on it and they haven't even announced it yet. And I'll remind you that after Silksong was announced, we had to wait 6 years. So if they are working on a Guild Wars 3, we probably have many years before we see it. So if you are holding off on trying Guild Wars 2 because you're wondering if a 3 is about to come out, don't worry about that.
This oasis is a
Mug, what's your opinion on the new story requiring to complete a collection of 3 or 4 items? Wasn't a fan. I'm totally fine with them having collections in the story, but I think it was implemented very poorly considering how many people got frustrated with it, including myself. It was leaked in like an NCSoft meeting. No, that was a mistranslation. So Zero, there was a meeting and I believe it was in like Korea or something. And when it was translated to English, someone mistranslated Guild Wars 2 to 3 and it spread like wildfire. That's what you're referring to. Ah, shoot. I tried to run past it. Hey, been stuck between picking Revenant or Necro for my first high-end PvE class. Wanted to know if any of these two have a hard time or can't do higher-end PvE stuff since I don't want to lose out by picking the wrong class. What's up? No, like, any class can solo high-end content. You might just have to play it differently than how you normally play it, right? Like, you could slap toughness and vitality gear on any class. You know what? One thing that you might enjoy, there is another content creator named Lord Hyzen, and I'm typing his name in the chat right now. He has a YouTube channel, and his whole thing is soloing stuff that should not be soloable. He's really liking Conduit right now. He's fighting God as the Conduit. So he makes builds that are made for just like soloing big stuff, and if you're interested in that topic, I would recommend skimming his videos for any class you're interested in. Hi, Muck. Ah, he heard me talking about him. What's up, Hyzen? But I think any class, if built correctly, can solo big nasty things. It's just building it correctly. I think the NCSoft thing wasn't a mistranslation. I think it was the CEO not knowing what he was talking about. Okay, maybe. You said his name too many times. Hyzen, blah. I'm trying to figure out how to get up there. Don't, oh, this might be it. It might be a JP. There we go. Alright, 88% on the zone. Oh god, what am I missing? I think there's some fog there, and down there. Alright. Hold on, can I go south from here? I found the collections okay, but I found the hints very helpful. Main problem is they weren't helpful to most people. Yeah, I read the hints and was lost, and also, you know how they would point on your map where to go? Those map things were wrong half the time, which just made it even more frustrating. This doesn't work. Okay, I'll have to swim out of here. This is no good. I need to go south, but I'm gonna have to swim west and then curve around. Muck, are we ready for triple trouble? I don't think we should do triple trouble on trust issues. I was actually thinking I could probably do Shadow Behemoth on him, but Fire Elemental was way too scary. I'm used to looking stuff up on the wiki for stuff, so it didn't seem out of the ordinary for me. Well, the wiki was down the first few days of the expansion, basically, because the API was down. So all of the information for those collections wasn't up yet. So if you did the collections in the last, like, 24, 48 hours, you had a different experience than everybody that did it in the first few days. You should try Big Boss, the achievement. I already killed Fire Elemental on this character. We almost died numerous times. Very scary stuff. Okay. Freaking... trying to figure out how to get down here. I think I can cut through here. This is so roundabout. I did not mean to hit the pig. Go to Harathiwan gives you some leather. I'm not farming right now. I'm just trying to finish this map, because I've almost got the map comp for this map done, and then I'll get a stack of some material. Muck, is Fellowship good? I had a lot of fun playing Fellowship. The only reason I'm not playing more of it is just because there's so many other games that I'm interested in playing right now, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And they're no longer paying me to say that. But I had a lot of fun. It felt like running 5-man dungeons in WoW, with except they do 4-man in their game. Like with tanking and threat mechanics and popping cooldowns and stuff like that. I found it to be quite enjoyable. I would say the #1 complaint I saw about Fellowship was it's got pre-made characters. Like, they have talent trees and stuff, but it's kind of like choosing a hero in League of Legends. Like, you know, you're not making a custom character. And there was people that were not a fan of that.
The pain's here.
Do you count getting downed as dying? No. I count dying as dying. I actually went down one time on purpose trying to get the rally achievement. Well, the rally thing for the adventure guide. But somebody else ran up and revived me and messed it up. You know what? I want to try something here. Hang on. Dude, that didn't do it. Oh, wait, it did. Okay, I just gotta do that 4 more times. So it doesn't count instant cast stuff. Oh, that one's got a shorter cooldown. It doesn't cast instant cast things for using a utility skill. It has to be something with a cast bar. And all the stuff I've been using was instant. I usually like take it easy on releases and wait for bug hotfixes. Oh, that's absolutely incredible advice for the average gamer. But since I'm a content creator, I couldn't do that. I have to just ram my face into the wall repeatedly. Viper says, hey, so glad you made that gold making video. I now have 3 alt characters I'll log into every day. I'm so happy that I can get free stuff just by logging in and getting things more easily. Thanks for answering my questions whenever I have them, and I hope you'll keep playing the game forever and keep making videos help people. Thank you for your help, and I hope you'll always keep doing this. Those are very kind words. Thank you for the compliments. I'm glad those videos helped you out. Because if you like them, you are my target audience. Where is this vista? I guess it's on that cliff up there. What was that other language before English we switched to an area? It's just a decorative thing. It's an add-on called Regions of Tyria. If you, oh god, I remember this hard. I hate this one. Regions of Tyria. If you do !ROT in the chat, you can pull up a guide on it if you want it. It's just a fun thing. Okay, that's not gonna get me up there. Combine components of oasis plants and animals and take them to Cecilia for brewing. Test completed potions on risen spider hatchlings. Alright. Where is the lady? Wait, is this it? Mushroom spores. Coral. Oasis fern. Go make a potion. Okay. Alright, use it on a spider. Oh god! That was clearly a fantastic potion choice. Alright, well that was half the heart. Let's just do that nightmare fuel one more time.
All things have a right to grow.
What? She's like, no, you already did this. Crap. I didn't realize I couldn't redo. Strangler vine. Incompatible ingredients.
Act with wisdom.
Okay. Coral? Coral's fine. Mushroom? Mushroom is not fine. Alright. Wait. Oh, I didn't pick up coral. I picked up frog legs. Okay, that works.
All things have a right to grow.
There we go. Dunzo.
Act
Okay.
with wisdom.
Shop. Foraging sickle. No. No, we're not gonna do that. Alright, how do I get to that vista back there? Ritual is such an OP spec right now, it's so much fun. I've really been enjoying Rit the last couple days. Don't know if they're gonna nerf it or not. Hey, Mike, keep me entertained while taking a mandatory workplace harassment video. It's mandatory to learn how to harass in the workplace? Man, the business side of things has changed. Dude, how do I get up this hill? My tiny legs. Oh my god, get this tree out of my face. Which way is the best to level mastery after the story completion? I finished the skimmer stuff, then the survivalist stuff, and then the other stuff. And there's really no wrong way to do it. As long as you... I mean, you said after story.
I'll be right back. I want to stand in the fire just so you don't get bored.
You said after story, so I'm assuming you've already got the 3 that were required for the story. But beyond that, it doesn't really matter. What's the fastest way to get the mastery points? If you mean like the XP, rift hunting. Pop a bunch of boosters that you've got stored up for experience and join a group doing rifts.
We'd best prepare for battle.
We must keep the oasis free of corruption. Zaitan's minions must
Alright, I am losing it. How do I get up there?
You might need to fight too, you know. What did they say about 2 heads again?
I'm not familiar with that one. Perhaps you can explain it to me after we save the oasis?
Don't fall and die now. I know. I need to get on top of that hill somehow. Aren't there some mushrooms or branches closer to the vista? Oh god. That hurt. Food buff wearing off. Eat more bread! Further north of you? Further north of me. Oh, this might be it. This could be it. Thank you. Probably spent 10 minutes looking for this thing. North along the west wall. Actually, it's east wall. Zio west is left. West is that way. What am I missing? 96%. 1 hero point, 1 waypoint. What am I missing? West? Yeah, West.